Hello, today we're gonna make a video on how we repair someone else's screw up on a Mustang. The problem is someone replaced the struts and I don't know what they did. That's what we're about to find out, but here's what's happening. So the nut is not all the way down into the mount, but it's already at the end of the thread on the strut, and this actually broke off as we tried to undo it. We were trying to hold it by this tip. There was like a hex tip, just like the other side right here. That broke off when we tried to undo it. Same story on this side, by the way. Same thing, all the way to the end, but still not bottoming out on the mount. Something is missing, maybe some kind of spacer or whatever. We're gonna take it apart and find out. We took the strut to the spring compressor. We have compressed the spring, so going to start removing the nut soon. And let's see what happens.
Ja. Oh my god.
So it seems like they have run the nut all over, all the way to the end of the thread, and then even scratched the actual body, and something is missing here. Looks like, because the thread is ending and then there's still lots of space. So I gotta find the diagram of what needs to be there. Definitely not these stupid washers. Even with the washers, it's not enough. So there must be some kind of spacer that they forgot. So we found something that's not right here. So this was right on the strut, like so. And then there was this mount. But there's a lot of gap in between. If you look at it closely, there is gap. So the gap was
Around
just
1 centimeter.
probably like more than a centimeter of gap, and it was just the air in there, not no spacer. So what I think, there must be a spacer, or maybe this shouldn't even be there in the first place. So I'm gonna go check the diagram of this stuff and see what it looks like. Maybe we'll find the missing pieces. The problem was actually the incorrect strut. This is, we got a new KYB strut to compare it with. The thread is not that long and it goes all the way to the bottom. Here we have a much, well, it's probably same length thread, but then there's also this empty space here that's giving us this more gap. And that's the reason it was making the noise, and pretty much just incorrect strut. We also had these. I guess the mechanic who worked on it tried to compensate with this stuff to take away the gap. That didn't really work, because the strut was just pressing on this center and bending it. And yeah, you can see how it's bent a little bit.
Что это алюминий Китай какой-то. No marks, nothing.
So you can see how it's bent a little bit. So it's just been pounding. The strut has been pounding on it and just creating that free play. And probably from the start, it was probably okay. And then as the vehicle was driving, it just pounded a few times, and then that free play became apparent, and it started making the noise. And it also doesn't have any marks on it whatsoever. No, there are some marks, but you can't really tell what brand strut this is. This is probably some knockoff, no name, Chinese or whatever offshore strut.
You see.
Oh, it is USA, but I guess whatever. I don't know what it is. It's hard to tell what it is.
Look at this.
Maybe
Well
incorrect application. Maybe just some offshore stuff that doesn't really work. Anyway, we're gonna install the new KYB strut on each side, and that should be the end of this story. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day.